One thing I will admit, I love it when the NBA sleeps on the Heat. I love it. I relish it. You know, it just goes to show they've been doing this all season. All season. No matter what Miami does on the positive side of basketball, nobody wants to talk about it. I don't understand why, coming from a Heat fan, and it just does not make sense to me still. But I mean, it is what it is at that point. You can only control so much. And then you got Skip Bayless trying to push this narrative saying Jimmy Butler said something to Eric Spoelstra saying, oh, he doesn't want to play with Victor Oladipo, blah, blah, blah. Get out of here with that, man. Like, you're, I don't know. Skip Bayless is an animal. He wants to get these headlines out for some reason in regards to players that he thinks he knows, and he got inside people telling him this and that. Whoever told him that clearly doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah, Vic hasn't really touched the floor, but it's not because anything regarding bad blood. Clearly, Miami wants Vic there. They wanted to take it easy on him because he's coming from a serious leg injury, so of course he's not going to play much. And dealing with those types of injuries takes a little minute to recover, of course. So with Skip Bayless saying that, I thought it was kind of a disrespectful comment, honestly. But it is what it is. I mean, he can only say so much. He can only know so much since he's not on the Heat team. But with that being said, it is what it is. And honestly, Victor Oladipo being back has been a big thing for Miami, especially with Kyle Lowry being out. And that goes to show how deep this Miami Heat team is. Atlanta had no answer at all for the Heat last night. This man, Victor Oladipo, came on the floor. Although he didn't shoot well, his presence, his defense, and his effort proved everything was right. He knows that, the Heat doesn't just want him to score. Like, nobody on the Heat team just scores. Everybody plays defense. Every single player on that team must play defense. And if you lack on that side of the floor, they will call you out for it. And I respect that for the utmost. Since I am a defensive-minded analyst as well, I pay attention to those things. And when I see the Heat team play and lock up Trae Young and lock up other players and, do what they do best, it provides a sense of pride to me, like it's fun to see that, because defense wins games. And if you suck on that side of the floor and you just offense, like a lot of these new Instagram analysts like to actually put out, you don't need defense much, you just need shot creators and guys that could put the ball on the floor and score, blah, 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 whatever, man. Like, I get it. Yeah, you need that, but that's not all you need, of course. You need playmaking. You need leadership. You need a locker room presence. You need all these things. You need a good coach, good coaches at that. You need game schemes. You need defensive schemes. You need a whole bunch of different things in the game of basketball. You got to have role players. You got to have superstar talent. You got to have a cohesive unit, and that's how Miami moves. And as you can see, yeah, we lost game 3, whatever. We could have won that shit. We should have won that game, honestly. And Jimmy Butler should have drove to the hoop, whatever. It is what it is now. But judging what happened game 4 shows that they woke up and they realized we should have swept these guys. So expect a sweep on game 5. Yeah. Game 5 at home. Gentleman's sweep. And it's only right to be on the home floor to do it, It's only right. Oh, yeah, big up to the Celtics. I'm not a Celtics fan, but big ups to them for sweeping the Nets. That's not an easy thing to do. And, yeah, best of luck to every other team in the NBA.